That's a lot of screaming. We should
Which
stay
way
here.
is?
I suddenly like it here. No complaints. I win. Everybody, shut the door. We're gonna stay here with the not screaming.
Well, you know that means that they're going to come here, right?
You're right. We should leave here too, but not towards the city.
Yeah, where do you think we're going to go?
That's a great question.
Huh.
Is there a path that leads not towards the city? Like, how do we get away from here?
Or we could go back.
Toward
What's
the
going
screaming.
on?
All right, but I'm gonna need somebody with meat on their bones to be my shield.
Stay behind
Wow.
me.
All right. I see what happened there.
Well, toward the danger side, would you like to lead the way?
Well, if you insist, I suppose I could do that. Yes. Yes, quite. This way all.
The whole way is just gonna be a stream of consciousness about how this is a terrible idea.
Stop complaining. It will be fine.
Are they still screaming? That doesn't sound fine, love.
Oh, but it's not us.
Yet.
Can we tell how many voices ish are there?
Ooh.
Okay.
Nothing but successes today.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh. Well, with haste, I personally cannot have a town full of dead people. No substance.
Um,
And I will pick up the paste.
I am a little less willing to be in the front now.
I will trail behind Aminata. Like, let everybody. I'll be the meat shield. It's fine.
It's fine. I will walk alongside you, Selim.
Yes.
Since you seem to not be the least scared of the group, I look back.
Takes a lot to hurt me. It's fine.
I, as always, appear to be smiling.
Fear is good. It leads to self-preservation.
Oh, well, put it like this. This is the only way out of town as well.
Hold on. I'm gonna fetch from my side my crystal ball. I would like to divine the threats that are going to be coming up here.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Tell me what you're using to divine.
That's a great question. What
It
do you
is.
roll to use an item?
Oh, let's do a strange check if you're going to use the item. I think you are.
All right. I have some luck to burn. Leftover from
Oh.
last game. That increases it by 1 die, right? Is that how that works?
Yes, if you have luck, that gives you an additional skill die.
Skill die, yes. Okay. A roll. Give me some weird. Oh no!
Oh no. What a shame. uh, you're not aware of anything that is pinging your immediate interest. Not from here, anyway.
I don't think we should go. They're holding up like a clouded ball. This is a bad sign.
Oh, now you're a witch.
Are you sure you just don't need to clean it?
You smudged it more.
And where do you think we should go? There's very little choice here.
So we shall go forward.
They say that the only way out is through. I don't exactly remember what that means, but forward.
Depending what it looks like. Right now, we will see.
Maybe they're having a screaming competition or a religious ceremony. Or maybe they're dying and will be dead by the time we get there. It's very hard.
What bothers me is that there was no one there when we left.
Could also be
No,
a trap.
there is.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
That's the only thing I worry about.
No one was in town and now they're screaming, which is why, yes, in case there's some innocent maidens or lads that need to be saved, we're here. Yay.
Salem will just keep tromping on no matter who's following.
I'm not getting left behind.
I'm right behind Salim.
Okay, so we're heading right back to the town, yes?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. The screams become louder as you approach, obviously, and you all catch the smell of smoke on the air as well, too. And in the growing dark, you can see the flicker of orange that indicates fire from somewhere. You all continue making your way down the main streets, and the thing that you catch first is the abundance of rats swarming everywhere, all over the fallen carts, the grain and the meat that had been spilled out all over the streets. You even notice some attacking living livestock and chewing into grain supplies, crawling under doors. A few of them twitch and convulse, some with boils, some with extra limbs, too many eyes. One building is on fire. You hear others screaming from rooftops, hurling things down in panic. There is a family that grasps a small child to their chest that has black crawling through its veins as they run through the streets in obvious fear. You notice a growing crowd of people gathering in the center of the square.
All right. Where did these people come from? They weren't here before, and now they are.
The black veins.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna turn the collar of my jacket up and like adjust my hat down just a little bit. Not to be too visible during a panic.
And all the citizens are running into the town square.
That's correct, yes, from what you can tell.
Can I grab one as they run by? Can I just snatch one?
Yeah, absolutely. You reach
I'm
out.
gonna grab this first smallest person, like most pilferable person that like runs past me, probably like a kid.
You do reach out to a figure that you think is a child, but as you grasp their arm and they turn and look up at you, it's actually an elderly woman that's just so hunched over as to appear childlike, and she glances up at you in fear.
Where are you running to?
Anywhere that there's no rats.
Rats? Do I see rats?
Yes. Lots and
Oh.
lots and lots and lots of them.
Oh. That's a fair answer. I just let her go.
She takes off running.
You see, this is what we should be doing.
Well, let's go.
I that's all I've been waiting for. So like I grab like Sai and I grab Salem and I start running.
No.
I assume Aminatta's running too because she said let's go. So I just grabbed the other two.
To the center of town.
Oh, we had different goals, but I was gonna go there first, so it's on the way.
It's on the way out.
Salem, as we're running past, Salem just like puts a huge foot down and like squashes a rat.
Oh,
Very purposefully.
It seems to almost burst under your boot.
Yeah. Ugh.
You're welcome.
That smell is going to stick around forever.
I
We
do
do
think
not
that
like
those
this at all.
Inconvenient.
Go, let's not get too close to the humans for all intents and purposes. In case it is a killing field.
oh, what now?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm very interested in the pattern of the rats and if people seem to be being herded by them or if it's just utter chaos and panic.
Ooh, sounds like a fun one. Let's do a smarts check. Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Come
Okay.
on. No successes, but you did get a luck with that. So if you do not have it, bank it. You can keep it for later. You do not notice any sort of pattern to it. Right now, it seems to be just pure chaos as rats pour out of cellars and sewers. It's almost appearing out of nowhere.
Right?
We need fire, like a lot of fire.
Oh, no.
Well, rats hate fire. I've seen.
Well, you did burn down a whole house over there. It's full of fire. We could probably use that.
All right. Pit stop to the burning home. And I am
torches.
I am behind them now.
Not a fan of fire, huh?
Not necessarily. My clothes are too expensive.
Agreed.
See?
Yeah, Salem will also give a healthy respect to stay kind of far back from the fire. It's like you
Now
guys-
who's the scaredy cat? Look at you all.
Go, Max.
I'm
Go.
gonna try and like just cobble together some torches so that like we have a means of like fending off these rats. Cause I can't crystal ball a rat, you guys.
How heavy is it?
And crystal ball of rat. Good one.
Have you tried?
Right. Good point. Okay, we're gonna. I like it when you try to make torches. Let's do a smarts check on that one as well.
Smarts. Oh, this is gonna be really bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Look at you. Yeah, you
Look
do manage to
that.
pull at
I'm
least
not
a few
smart,
of them
but
together.
I can light shit on fire.
You are good with the fire, excellent. So
I have
yeah,
new fears now about Magdalena and fire.
Yes.
very quickly managed to put together one for each of you, if they would like to take it at least.
Mm.
I will
No.
hold it at a healthy distance.
Yeah, Salem will take it, but the same.
Hold it very respectfully.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, do we want to go directly into the square or not?
Let's get closer to see what's happening. I don't want to get inside the group on the outskirts.
I'll let you guys lead the way.
Oh, okay. I start walking back with the
Salem
torch away.
Salem makes sure that the half mask is over the bottom side of her face, pulls her hat down a little bit, and kind of steps into the crowd, and tries to find someone who looks like they might be in charge.
You don't see anybody kind of in the streets. There's been this flow of traffic that very clearly indicates that the vast majority of the villagers are within the town square. There's really only a few stragglers where you are now. If you want to push into the town square to look for someone, you absolutely can.
Yeah, she's going to do that. She's going to do that.
Beautiful. So as you step into the town square, heads turn to face you. Conversations stop as you make your way through. Some of the people quite openly stare at you, afraid, maybe even a little hostile, and you hear a few murmurs through the crowd about, oh, they went into the woods, or they weren't here when it started. And you see the people that have gathered. Some of them are arguing. One of them some went to burn the food stores to stop the spread. Others are screaming about curses and bringing back the boy. But you do very quickly see a gentleman that appears to be kind of in the center of the chaos. Older gentleman, salt and pepper hair, quite large arms and barrel-chested. And he seems to be attempting to bring calm to this little bit of panic. As these people scream about curses, he is talking about, we need to be rational. This obviously isn't supernatural. Things like that don't happen. And as you move closer in front of the small chapel in town, you notice a few villagers encircling something. And as you pay closer attention, it is a spiral of dead rats that all look like they have been burned.
Yeah, she's just going to go to the person who looks like they're in charge. Just kind of step up, sort of looming a little bit. She's not overly large, but she's taller than she's probably like 6'2", 6'3". And a little bit on the bulky side, but not overly so. Just kind of looks down at him and says, "What is happening?"
We don't look too far down at him. He's almost quite to the same height as you. And he goes, we don't know. We've been dealing with rats for a few weeks now, but nothing to this scale. We don't know what happened, where they came from. Some are speaking of the curses and rituals and whispers in the forest. Absolute nonsense.
And where were you when we were here just a couple hours ago?
What are you talking about?
We were in your tavern, and we talked to your tavern keeper, and then there was no one here.
We've all been here.
And why is there all this rotten meat?
We don't know. It's just spoiling quicker than it ever has before. Something in the air, maybe. A mold, a fungus.
And these rats just come out of nowhere?
Apparently.
You've never had problems with them before?
Not to this extent.
Can any one of you, and I'll point to a group of like older women, tell me more about this curse you spoke of?
Make a heart check for me.
Okay.
Let's do that. Try to get some info. Might be a little bit harder. Ooh. One success and a strange. Okay. One of them, as you speak of the curse, spits on the ground at the mention of it. And she glares up at you and she says, "Strangers bringing the plague."
Your little people brought in your own plague.
She doesn't respond to you, turns her back. Do you see, I'd say with that roll, and you're strange with it, you definitely see, let's say, distrust?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little malice behind it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I'll think this more to Mag. Well, they probably are actually cursed.
I'll say they just appeared.
Mm.
I don't think any of them are alive. You're just kind of looking around. It's just us and the
It's-
rats.
Or
The
it
memories
could be
of very paranoid villagers.
Hmm.
What happens if we try to rile up the citizens?
We
Some
don't
of
know
us
until
are
we
going to
try.
be under the radar here.
I would very much like not to have a angry mob after us. Is that is okay with you?
Okay. She just kind of takes a step back. She was going to try and light someone on fire, but now she doesn't.
For the first time ever, I was hoping I had brought my full mourning garb with veils, and I did not.
Well, the locals for sure does not trust us, which I'm not surprised.
But if they do not want our help, then we don't have to offer it.
It's true. I want to. Is there anyone in the crowd who doesn't look scared?
Oh, I like that. That's a good question. Let's see. Let's do a wits roll on that one, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah,
We're good.
okay,
We're
okay.
average.
We're
I
gonna
like
make
this.
some rolls.
Okay, not as smarts this time.
Not a smarts this time.
Okay. That's where.
Nope. Everyone looks terrified. And as you are spinning about, taking in the crowd, you move almost 180, and as you turn around, you realize that there's a figure right next to you, a man with dark hair wearing a priest's collar. And he goes, "They're looking for someone to hang this on. If you're smart, you will disappear."
Oh, it's been a while since I met a kind priest. You're correct.
If you can't leave town, you can take shelter in the chapel. They won't hurt you
Is
there.
that? Thank you. I'm gonna go to the group. We're going to the chapel.
We just came from the chapel. My idea was to stay in the chapel. You brought me here, and now we're going back to the chapel. I agree. Let's go.
See? With haste.
And just to be clear, not the ruins of the abbey. We're talking about the small chapel that's here in town.
Oh, that's less far away.
Yeah, and not through the woods.
That's true.
And we won't have a mob of people after us.
And we are just to hide there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should post up on the stairs. We'll just watch, see what happens. I think they're all going to be consumed by rats.
The rats haven't attacked them yet.
That's weird, isn't it?
They're just starving them out. I'm gonna start walking.
The whole time I am very much trying to slink away, but not get too far from other people. I understand why we're making so much conversation.
You do hear bits of conversation as you are pushing your way through, and the child was never right, and that's what happens when you go into the woods. And someone else saying he called something, I saw him. You make your way through to the chapel that is currently dark. There's a small flicker of light somewhere deep behind the windows, but that's about the only light that you currently have.
All right.
And our torches.
Gonna first see if it's open.
Yeah, the door pushes open quite easily.
Open it. Now, I like
You
to
go in
first
there?
dip my. Well, I'm about to see. First, I dip my foot in
Mm-hmm.
How
and
consecrated is this
step
place?
through.
Oh, excellent. Step on through there. Let's make a hearts check as you do.
Oh God. Churches, rats. 1?
Okay. Yes, tell me, Aminata, how your strange helps protect you as you step onto consecrated ground.
So first, I get a sense of utter dread with just the leg through, and then something inside me stills itself because I'm not here in harm, just seeking refuge.
So you have no ill intent that seems to want to keep you out. And so you push your way in. Uncomfortable for a moment, but then you shake it off and make yourself comfortable.
See,
Well.
not that bad.
Well, it's funny because I had this feeling, this sense of impending doom.
I think that is just you.
Alright. Could be.
I wonder if there's a nice cozy catacomb here.
Do you replace your bones?
How dare you? Do you replace your bones?
Yes.
Well, yes. I do not.
I was wondering the entire night we talked about Salem getting a new hand and a tongue.
Not all of us are the same. I resent that.
Oh, I am sorry.
Looking not quite that offended, but
Like, please forgive me.
What do we see inside this chapel?
Yeah.
So it's very small. You're looking at maybe 6 pews on each side, a couple of windows, and a small altar at the front. And as you look through and approach the altar, it looks pretty standard. You know, you haven't seen one, Aminata in particular, for quite some time. But the thing that does catch your attention is the rat skull right in the middle of the altar.
Is that normal?
I'll go look at it to see if it's anatomically correct in order to answer that question.
Oh, excellent.
Correct.
Let's have a smarts check then, Sai. You haven't given me any ticks tonight. I'm gonna have to up your rolls.
Yeah.
Stop. Yes, it is anatomically correct, although it is on the larger side. You know, not enough to make you catch your breath at its size, well, as it were, but shockingly large. Oh, hi, Walker Wild. We are playing Shiver Gothic by Parable Games. But we're very excited you're here. Thanks for stopping in. Hey.
I will comment on the quality of this skull. Yes, it is a rather large rat, but a rat nonetheless. Look at these impressive teeth meant for gnawing.
Oh.
They're often
Hmm.
discolored in the front, but not everybody can be as good looking as I am.
Not very well kept.
However, in a place of honor or disdain,
Seems
It
very obvious, yeah.
it could be a warning.
I've never heard of any, well, you know, all kinds. The Pantheon probably has something involving rat worship.
I'm gonna just tap it a little bit. I wonder if the priest killed this.
What is the priest presently doing? Because I'm staying on the. I've been staying on the stairs. I'm keeping an eye on what's going on.
He hasn't approached you. He stayed back in the town square, and he is kind of just maneuvering throughout the crowd. It looks like he is attempting to calm emotions and fears, potentially. Maybe praying with a few of the villagers here and there. A few of them do peel off, but you are also hearing rising voices coming from the square as well.
Oh, this could get interesting.
Good.
Stop playing with a dead rat. Come observe these crazy villagers.
I was going to see if I can find anything interested hiding here.
Oh, where are you looking for? Or where? Blah? Where are you looking?
I want to look like behind like the little wow, I'm just gonna say little preacher pulpit area.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look behind that. And then I want to see if there's any like back rooms in a small area.
Wonderful. Let's do a. Gosh, let's do a smarts check.
Okay. We got this. We got
I
it.
got it. Totally got it. You go and shuffle through some papers and open a few books and move some things around, and you reach into a little nook and feel the back of it give just a tiny bit.
Oh. Oh yay! I pull it out.
Oh, excellent. Just, pull out the false back to it and reach inside, and there is a small silver bell. Just a simple black handle that you take out of that little recessive space.
I'm gonna like put the book back together, put it in, and I bring the bell out to the front. I'm like, I found the bell.
Ring it.
I'm going to ring the bell.
You give it a little flick, and you feel the bit inside clang against the side, but there's no sound to it.
You did it wrong. Do it again.
I,
It doesn't make a sound.
it's not making a sound.
What if you hit it on the outside?
It makes kind of that dull little thunk when you flick your fingernail against it, but it doesn't give that ring that you expect.
You found a broken bell. Congratulations.
It was a hidden broken bell. I'm keeping the bell. I'm gonna put in like a little pocket.
You have a shiny silver bell.
It doesn't ring.
That does not ring.
It currently does not ring.
Oh. If I say a little prayer, oh Lord, try it again.
Make me a fear check as you do, please, Aminata.
Oh yeah, that tracks.
A 2.
Tracks.
CR2 fear check.
Okay. What? How do I roll for fear again? I'm so
That
sorry.
is a strange.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the take on the.
We're good. We're fine.
Tell me what happens as you reach out to the Lord and are shocked to feel something back.
Oh, yeah. utter. It's almost like those around her don't see anything. Well, except for Mag. Sorry about this. You just get a sense of utter horrifying, just cold fear, loneliness. Like you are not in light of anything.
I immediately look over. I just lock eyes. I don't say anything. I don't call her out, but I just look over to see if like we okay. What happened? She's not on fire. We're okay.
Yep. I'm gonna put the bill up. And I'm gonna have a seat outside.
I'm patting the stoop next to me as I'm watching everybody kind of yander around the square.
All right, Salem and Sai, as you watch this strange happening for a moment.
Yeah, just kind of shake my head and say, "Are we just gonna sit in here all night and wait, or what's gonna happen?" I mean,
I only had one plan and it was vetoed, so I was just gonna sit here and wait.
My plan is to not be scapegoated as the cause of this chaos. So I will be staying away from the windows.
That's fair.
I mean, they're gonna do what they want to do. I'm just saying, we probably can't leave here, and who the hell knows what's going on. But the sooner we figure it out, the sooner we can figure out how to get the hell out of this situation.
Maybe we can, because it seems like the townsfolk, as we're walking by, blamed a boy who we also saw in the woods turning into rats.
That was a boy, not necessarily the boy. What if they have multiple rat boys?
If they have multiple rat boys, and I say we burn down the whole town,
That was my idea. Now we're coming around.
we're getting closer to that idea. But until we see more than one rat boy, too
As
soon.
long as you take full credit for this burning, I have no objections.
I wasn't planning to stay there that long, but
Maybe we could ask the priest who is this boy?
I will call from the stoop where he said it was safe. Priest!
I am
Oh,
going to look
holy
for
man!
better places to hide.
I love it. I will let you yell for the priest, but what were my other two doing?
Honestly, I think Salem is just kind of like grumbling. Is not used to not taking action, so she's just kind of sitting there going, let's do something.
I am really interested if there is something underneath, like a catacomb. Sometimes it's nice to be surrounded by family. So I'm poking around at doors and closets and whatnot.
Excellent. It takes you a few doors before you find a set of stairs that descend.
We have some stairs.
Oh. Are you really gonna go down there?
Are you really just gonna watch people get eaten by rats?
It's gotta climax at some point. Something's gotta happen. Somebody fucking throw a pie.
We're also waiting for the priest.
That's
Nothing
right.
should be in the basement.
But what if there is?
Well,
Why is there a basement in such a small church?
If there's a light, I still have this torch. Do we still have any torches?
we saw the torches.
You do, yes.
Right. I'm gonna lean in as far as I can with that torch, like seeing how far down the stairs I can see.
You do catch a few, spider webs that wave through the air as they burn away from your torch, and it is quite dusty and dirty, but, nothing leaps out at you. Just
Are
handy.
the ceilings nice and tall? Would anyone like to join me down these stairs?
I'll come with you. I don't mind.
Great. Let's go do this. Staying out of sight.
It's better than doing nothing.
Scream if you need help.
We'll be down. It might take me a little bit longer.
I can't imagine they consecrated the basement.
That would be the place to concentrate. It's the area.
Good point. All right. With two of you sitting on the stairs of the chapel and two of you about to descend beneath, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break. So let's do that, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. So don't go anywhere. Goodbye. We're coming back, I swear. Pop right back up. I'll fix that before the next one, I absolutely swear. All right, let's start with Sai and Salem as you all step down into the basement. And the first thing that you notice is that the stone